Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Real Talk Live with wArnette D Love. And listen, we are back, and I just want to do something different this week. I'll be doing something different for the next, let me see, this is April. So we're looking at May, June. We really got something coming up for you. I got some stuff coming up in July, and I'm serious about this time. I know I always say we're going to do something new, but this time I'm already scheduled and booked for June, and July should come as soon as I'm finished with June. July shouldn't be too far around the corner. I'm scheduling things. I'm trying to make sure that I don't disappoint this year. So we're going to do something different today. We're going to talk about celebrities. And y'all know I never discuss celebrities. I never do. But there are some things I want to discuss. And I want to start with discussing the Tyler Perry things. I normally lay off of it, but I'm not laying off of it today. I want to talk about it today. And so today, I want to talk about the allegations about, the essay allegations that he's under, that's coming up. What y'all think about it? What do you think about it? Do you think he's guilty? Do you think that these people are trying to take his money? Do you think that Tyler Perry is exempt from this type of behavior? Now, let me say from my point of view, I do not know whether he's guilty, but what I'm thinking is this. This is what I'm thinking. There's a possibility, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be, both sides. There's a possibility that he may be guilty, and I say that because, have you watched the shows? His shows are more raunchy than they were from when he first started. His shows are like, some of them, I'm like, I don't care whether it is, heterosexual or not. Some of this stuff I just don't care to see when I'm watching a movie. And some people say, oh, you can turn it off. I can, but we talking about Tyler Perry. We're talking about the celebrity that came out, or the man that came out and gave us some shows that were relatable to us. We're talking about shows that we could watch with our kids. And now the shows that he is putting out, the shows that he's putting out now, basically are kind of hard for us to watch. We can't, grown folks. So, do I think that he is a possibility that those accusations are true? Perhaps. And then on the other side, on the flip side, I think that the guys actually could be trying to take advantage. I think that they probably, it's a possibility, not probably, it's a possibility that they were trying to use him for his money. And when he said no more, they, did that. But I don't know, because from what I hear, the accusers don't even, some of them don't know each other, and they're saying the same thing. So I don't know whether Tyler Perry is guilty or not. Do I think he's gonna get off? I think most likely he will. I do think that. I can give you a definite on that. I think that he will probably get off of these accusations. I do, especially with technicalities, like they were saying he was giving the man money. And all this is allegedly now. Don't get me wrong, because I don't know their business. But they were saying that the guy kept asking for money and needed help with this, the car, medical bills, and all that stuff. So do I think he probably would get off from these essay accusations? Probably so. Most likely he will get off. But let me tell y'all something. I don't put anything past anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't put anybody on a pedestal, because I won't say what anybody won't do. You understand? And then when the guy Christian that did all the Queen Men, when he came out with his piece as far as Tyler Perry took over his show, All the Queen Men. It's something that he created and everything, and how they pushed him out and didn't want to give him his credit and all that stuff. And supposedly he's falling out with different cast members of that show. That's all. The debate is this: will the show last without evil? Let me be quite honest. I think it was a good show. I mean, it was still some raunchiness in that show too, but a lot of the it's about male strippers. So a lot of the other raunchiness, he said, that Tyler Perry had put in there, some of the other stuff that was off. It was off. You could tell that the writer was different because it was off. It just didn't match. And so, but Eva as the queen, it was always a little off to me. It was her as being Mana was always a little off to me. Don't get me wrong, she's a great actress. She was doing very good in the part, but I do think she can be replaced. I really do believe that she can be replaced. I don't know right off my head with who that they can put, in that spot, but I really do think that she can be replaced. As a matter of fact, I think that if you go to the Country Wayne skits, I ain't trying to be funny, but if you go to the Country Wayne skits, I do believe that you could find an actress that could play that role. I really do. J Diva could play that role. So I don't think it'll be hard for us to adapt to another queen, for all the queen men. A lot of people said if Eva don't keep the role that they won't watch it. Well, I'll watch it. To each his own. I'll watch it because I didn't think that she was the showstopper in that show. So, I mean, that's what I wanted to talk about with that. So allegedly, let's say allegedly, those essay accusations about Tyler Perry could possibly be true, and they could not be true. I don't know. I just can't wait till it all come out in the wash. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all know that I'm from Virginia. Y'all hear what happened with our former lieutenant governor. He murdered his wife, and then he committed suicide. And there's a lot of back and forth with that. A lot of people get upset about it. I've seen so much on social media. I care not to comment about it or whatnot. And I really won't go in depth about it right now. I just, we just never know what's happening in people's lives. And there are some things better left unsaid. Yes, we get upset. It's a shame that those kids have to live without both of their parents. It's a shame that the kids were in the house and had to experience that. And yes, I do believe that those kids are going to need therapy for a long, long time. And I think that the most that we can do, the best that we can do right now is pray for the children and pray for the families of the children and pray for placement for them, pray for perfect alignment in their lives, because what's already done is done. We may not never know actually what happened, why it happened. I do know or hear, just like most of you, that there were cameras in the house. So I believe that the law enforcement would be able to have a better idea, a clear idea of exactly what happened. There would be, a precise, conclusive ending to what was going on. Maybe it was an argument or, some of that stuff, but I'm not a one to quickly say that it's mental health. Everything is not mental health. Everything is not mental health. And I mean, come on, you're talking about the man that was number two in Virginia at one time, which possibly meant he could have been number one in Virginia. You talk about a man that was an attorney here in Virginia, handling people's cases and whatnot. We're talking about that. So I don't want to be quick to say it was mental health. We don't know what was going on with him. We don't know what the struggle was. We don't know what was going on in his family. And so I don't want to even dismiss it as mental health, because the thing is, he's gone and she's gone. You know what I'm saying? So justifying it as mental health may not be the accurate justification. You know, maybe he got upset, was angry, and he did that. He unalived her, and then he went upstairs and realized that, hey, I'm getting ready to face this, that, and the other. And he just went on and felt it was best that he unalived himself. I think if you're looking at this whole entire tragedy, I want to just give God praise that he didn't take the kids. I want to thank God that he protected them. He covered them. You know, I wish that it hadn't happened. I wish that his wife, Dr. Fairfax, had not been in the mix either. You know what I'm saying? And I wish that it could have been handled a better way. I just believe, I don't know for the life of me, why people, when they're fed up, they take everybody. If you're going to do it, why take everybody? Why do that? To me, that's selfishness. But I don't want to put anybody down. I really didn't want to speak on it, but it's just been on my heart. I know people think, why hasn't she said anything? What is there to say? It is an unfortunate tragedy, and it's hurtful, and it's close to home. And it, you know, I've met him before, of course, but like I just told you about Tyler Perry, I don't put anything past anybody, so I won't dismiss anything so quickly as mental health. We may never know what the issue was as far as whether it was mental health or not, but I mean, to unalive someone and then to move from that area to go upstairs and unalive yourself, to me is you had plenty of time to think about it. You thought about something. You did that. You went upstairs. You thought about it. Hey, I just don't know. It's so hurtful. And I don't want to start shedding any tears right now. I just pray for those babies, God. I just ask you to keep their minds sane, Father. Keep them focused on what they need to do to have a better life. Because this right here is going to be a true journey for them. I pray that whoever takes them on under their guardianship will just treat them right with patience and get them the help that they need. I pray these in Christ's name. I do. Amen. Because they're going to need everything. It's going to definitely take a village for those children. Such a tragedy. And I will not dismiss it quickly as mental health. They're going to have to, somebody's going to have to convince me, hey, this person was diagnosed with this, and this, before it was just pure enemy led. We cannot let the enemy in to where the enemy tells us that is the last resort. So my love and my prayers to the Fairfax family on both sides, both of the kids' sides. So I do want to say this as well. We have a couple of more days to vote. Whether you're going to go out there and vote yes or no, that's on you. But I want you to do this. I want you to do this because I'm a person that I like, and y'all can hear me. I'm looking for something right quick. But I'm a type of person where if I don't understand something, I'm going to research. And I'm not going to let anybody rush me, and nor am I going to let anybody just tell me anything, right? So if I don't understand what voting yes means or what voting no mean, I'm going to research it. And we got so much stuff in the mail, Virginia, contradicting things. We even got stuff in the mail, paraphernalia, I call it, ads. That's what they are, telling us to vote yes. And we have President Obama's face on it and Abigail Spanberg's face on it. You know what I'm saying? And then on the contrary, we got ads in the mail telling us to vote no that had Obama's face on it, had some quotes from Obama and Spanberg. So this is my thing. You have to put this stuff in perspective. What was Obama saying when he said it? What was Spanberg saying when she said it? Where's the truth in this? Okay, research. Okay, because see what's being said is that voting yes is gerrymandering, but see what's not being said is that gerrymandering already exists. It's already in effect. Even though you don't see it here. How can I say? You don't see it happening because we're voting right now for it. But if you check out other states on how they redistrict their seeding and all that stuff, their seeds, you can research and see why this is necessary. And you can see why it would benefit both sides. Let me put it that way. You'll see why people telling you to vote yes, and you'll see why people saying to vote no. So the question is, what will benefit you? What will benefit you? I voted for what will benefit me and my family. You understand? What will benefit me and my family? I always say, do your research. Do your research. And if you cannot do your research, listen to someone who knows what they're talking about, and then you figure out what will benefit you. What is benefiting you now? Is what's going on benefiting you right now? Is what's going on benefiting you right now? Is that something that you want to continue? What's going on in the world? See, because I can't tell you what will benefit you. Only you know what benefits you. You see what I'm saying? I can't tell you that. I know what benefits me and my family, and I voted on the way that I need to vote. Okay? But I want to make it clear that gerrymandering is already in existence. It's already happening. You voting yes is not making it happen. It's already happening. And when they tell you to vote yes, encourage you to vote yes, it's a yes vote to try to curb the gerrymandering that's already happened. And somebody and you can get up here and try to debate me if you want to and tell me it's not already happening, but you know that it has already happened in certain states already. And I had a list of the states, but I want to encourage you to do your own research, and then you can say it for yourself. But I have a list of the states where it has already happened, where there is redistricting so that there'll be more seats for this party than this other party, okay? And so don't be fooled, because, and I can't stand the fact that they're misquoting people, or they use parts of the quote, to try to get you to vote their way, to manipulate you. And I can't stand that. I can't stand manipulation. That's why you should research for yourself. Love is not going to tell you. Y'all know I'm never going to tell you how to vote. I'm never going to tell you who to vote for. I'm not going, unless I'm telling you to vote for me. I'm not going to tell you that, because what I've been through, I know how it feels to be the person that you should definitely vote for, and to be dragged, because that was me. You know what I'm saying? To be lied on, because that was me. And so I like to stay neutral, because I believe in putting in that work to show you that I am the person that you need to vote for. And I thank y'all, by the way, once again for vote for me in 2024, to where I had a victorious election. But I want to show you that I am still working for you. And that's what I believe in doing. Let my work speak for me. But when you go in for this special election, for this special vote, Virginia, I want you to be mindful of what's already happening and why you're asked to vote a certain way, whether you're being asked to vote yes or whether you're being asked to vote no. Ask yourself, why am I being asked to vote yes? Why am I being asked to vote no? And research it and find out, and you will find that gerrymandering had already been in existence. You'll find that this vote, just because somebody tell you to vote yes, that's not just starting. It had already started. It had already started. Did you not see when the president told the people how to gain seats? I'm just saying, I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying, vote for what's beneficial for you and your family. Come on. That's what I did. Okay, so we're gonna move on from that. Now y'all know that I was supposed to go back on the radio. And I was supposed to go back on the radio this month. Well, the radio station had some different things come up, and I wasn't called back to go back on the radio. And so I'm going to have to go on my next option. And so maybe I'll come and start doing my show via Facebook like I used to do. It's no problem. I have no problem starting over again, just doing it on Facebook. I think because I actually... The Love Spot is my name. I purchased that name. That is my name in the state of Virginia. If you look under SCC, you will see that the Love Spot belongs to me in the state of Virginia for my use. And so I will probably just go ahead on and start the Love Spot via social media again, since I'm not back on the radio. It's no problem. Look, I had already equipped, y'all don't ignore my desk, but I had already had my stuff set up to go back on the radio. And now some stuff had happened, and it's a setback. But you know what? A minor setback for a major comeback. Denial does not always mean no, or delayed does not always mean no, should I say. It just means not at this time. So we're going to regroup. We're going to start again. And then we're going to keep it pumping and keep it moving. And we're going to do the Love Spot regardless of whether we're on the radio or whether we're on social media. I do believe that on social media we can meet more people. I just need for y'all, when the Love Spot come out, I need y'all to go ahead on and start sharing and let people know, hey, the Love Spot, you know, it's going to be about 15 minutes and we're going to get the message across to you, and you're going to know what the Love Spot is all about. It's inspirational. Everything that I do is at some point it's inspirational. I will hit those tough parts where people don't want to talk about, those discussions that people don't want to talk about. But honey, I'm going to always have some inspirational to say within my message, okay? So I don't want you to be discouraged about anything Love say, because I am always thinking good things. Okay, and I have to remind myself when the enemy comes to me, I have to stay focused on the good things, because God has been, and I, listen, you don't want to watch my show because I talk about God, that's fine. I am not on social media to make money, honey, because it takes you 9,600,099 cents, 99, like I say, to make some money, okay? It takes a lot to make money on social media, and I don't have the time or apparatus for it. So I'm just here to get the message across to whoever or whomever will receive it, okay? So it's like this. I'm going to do what I do on social media, and it'll get what it get. But I'm not here to make any money. I'm here to keep people positive and let them know that they're not alone in their living. They're not the only ones going through things. I have been through a lot of stuff myself, and I will share with you. Matter of fact, you can get my book off Amazon. It's called You're a Minister, ... by wArnette D. McSwain. Get the book as a workbook. You will enjoy doing the exercises in that book. I'm telling you, it's a piece of work. It's not something for you to try to do your Bible study or with, but it's an inspirational book, and it will help you along the way. Keep your mind on good things. Keep your mind on good things, and let the Lord handle all that negativity. People are so miserable. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know what I'm speaking today. People are so miserable. They'll try to bring you down. But listen, we will not allow it, right? We will not allow it. So like I said, we start off with a little celebrity topics today. I normally don't do that because I don't like talking bad about people. I really don't. So it's either up or down, yes or no, for Mr. Tyler Perry. We're going to pray for all parties involved. We're going to definitely pray for the family of the Fairfax kids and those children. We're praying for just nothing but the best for them in the outcome of this tragedy. We're also going to stay positive. Keep reminding ourselves to stay positive. If it's something you don't understand, make sure you research. You got a couple of more days to go down there and vote for that referendum, Virginia. Okay? You got to vote for what's best for you. Don't be scared. Even if you a certain party, you have to vote for what's best for you. Remember that. Remember that. And remember that I'm not going to be on the radio as of right now, but we're going to start the Love Spot all over again on social media. The Love Spot with Minister Love and Miss Jean. Listen, God loves you. I love you. Make sure you love yourself and you can go on and love someone else. Until we shall meet again, may you be tremendously blessed. Y'all take care now, and I will see you very soon.